Hey y'all, today I'm going to make a sweet and sour pork roast. It's not really a roast, but it's just a big piece of pork that came as a roast, and I took the netting off of it, and then it's kind of gone into a couple big pieces. But anyway, I'm going to make that and let it cook for several hours, and then I'll go back and thicken it for the sweet and sour sauce, and then I'll make rice and we'll serve it over it. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So I'll have to get my stuff out of the way here. I meant to have that done, but I forgot. So anyway, here's the crock pot. And into the crock pot we're going to put 2 cups of water. And we're going to put, I'm using Splenda. I have a big bag of Splenda, and I always use Splenda whenever possible. So you want to put a nice big full cup of Splenda. And this is well over a cup, this bag, so that's why you don't see it heaping out of this. So you add your Splenda. Then we want to add 2/3 of a cup of white vinegar. And I always try to keep a big thing like this because it's so good for cleaning. So here is 2/3 of a cup that we'll add to that. We're also going to add 1 cup of ketchup. And I forgot to show you my ketchup, but we're going to add 1 cup of ketchup. Do you ever watch those cooking shows where people just kind of throw it in there and leave a bunch in the cup? That really bothers me because I always like to get everything out of it. And to that, I had bought a big restaurant size can of pineapple, and I put it in here. And so you should add about 8 ounces of pineapple, but because it's in here, I'm just going to measure out some and do it with juice. You want some of that pineapple juice. And I may get a little more, but that's okay. So I'll put that much pineapple and give it a stir. You want to put some soy sauce, just like a tablespoon or a nice squirt. And a tablespoon or a half tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then a tablespoon of hot sauce, and I'm using Louisiana. So there is that. I'm sorry you hurt your leg.
Daddy kicked my leg.
Okay, can you wait just a minute? I'm almost finished, and then I'll check on you, okay?
I want to watch it.
Okay, you stand there and watch. So we have all this.
Hello.
She's saying hello, but she doesn't realize that you can't see her. I'll show you to them in just a minute. So you put all this in your pot and stir it around, or your crock pot. Then here is the pork that you can still see the lines where they had it with the thread like rope stuff they had around it. So I'm putting this in, and I'm going to let it, like I say, cook for several hours, and then I'll come back and take the pork out and thicken the broth, and that'll be our sweet and sour. I'm gonna rinse my hand. So here is Kaylin. Say hey, Kaylin.
Hi,
Whoops. Say have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye.
All right. Oh my goodness, my hair's like really crooked. Okay, that is it. I will see you back after a while, and we'll serve some. See you in a little bit. The pork is finished, and now we're going to make a sweet and sour sauce out of the juice that was there. I'm going to show you the pork, and it's just fall apart tender. I'll show you that better in a minute. But here's the broth that was left. I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch in here, and I'm just taking this little cup and I'm adding some of this broth into the cornstarch, and I'm going to stir it up. And once I get this stirred up good, I'm going to put it back in with that broth, and it's going to make a nice thick type of glaze, like you know when you get sweet and sour. And so that is a little hot. So there. That is. Now I'm going to put it in here. And I haven't made the rice yet, so I'm going to let this cook on low while I make the rice, and then I will come back and fix a plate. But it'll take a few minutes for all this to work through and thicken up. So I'll be back. Okay, the pork and rice has finished cooking, and I am going to start tasting my food. But today I really just do not want to eat. I'm not hungry, and I just don't want to eat. So I'm not going to try it. But it really does look good. I just took the pork and I broke it up in pieces, as you see, and the sweet and sour thickened up, and it's over top of it. And I did taste the sweet and sour sauce, and it is very good. So you can put this over chicken or dip egg rolls in it, or whatever you want to do. But this is it. It's really very simple and very good. So I appreciate you watching. I hope if you decide to make it that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching me. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.